Hello.
No.
Hello, Vishnu Bhakti. Nice to see you. Hello, Geeta. Just waiting for Shivani. Hello, Lev.
Hello.
Hi, Shivani.
Hello.
I will add your pin. Yes. So
Let's wait.
I
Vishnu
just,
Bhakti is here.
yes, I could see her. It's very nice.
How have you been for this break week?
It's
How
very
long?
nice because I've been busy because I was doing a conference. So I just yesterday and Thursday, Friday, I had a conference. And then today I'm talking to you. So it has been.
You're wearing a different glasses, a different pair
Yeah.
of
Do you
glasses.
like them?
Yeah, they look so cute.
They're new. I had these ones
Oh,
before. And they just came in today. I don't know. I'm not sure that I like them, but I'm just trying them out.
okay.
Mm.
One student is asking me about the. I send her the information.
So when we start recording, I'll do the give you but if you just introduce also in Chinese at the start so that
Yeah.
people know what we are talking about.
Okay. Let's wait. I ask people to come like 5 minutes early.
That's
You
okay.
know.
Today I'm early. Normally I'm late. I can't see Janaki.
I think she's coming.
Smile. Shivani, smile. I take a photo. Thank you.
欢迎大家，可以如果方便的话，邀请大家打开自己的视频。如果会听，等一下我们会开那个翻译的频道。如果你自己听得懂英文，你可以直接听老师的。然后如果需要翻译的话，你就选那个中文频道。Melody 你好，Janaki is here.
Okay, can I see her?
Hi, Komilla11. Sorry, my camera is off.
That's okay. I'll just allow you to record. Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you.
Aparajit is here too.
Oh, that's so nice. Hello, Aparajit.
老师说你来真好。
It's nice. And so many names. I could see Geeta also is here and Vishnu Bhakti. And new people as well.
Yeah. There are some English speakers too.
Okay,
Like
good.
Amara. That's what I meant. I think if there are English speakers, they can sign up through your website for the course.
Yeah.
Later on, I can share the English recording as well.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'll share the recording with you.
Okay. 亲爱的雪，你的那个音频一直开着，你可以静音吗
You tell me when we should start.
？Okay. We just how many people we have now?
I have 21. 22 now. People are joining. We can give 5
Okay.
minutes.
Yeah，我们等待大家的，大家慢慢进入会议室，然后我们到10:05的时候开始。I really like your new glasses. You
You
look so
do?
different. Yeah.
That's nice. I'm getting used to them. They just came 2 hours ago by post.
The the old ones look really like a scholar, but this one has a different tone.
Oh,
Like
yeah, they're skin tone and they're also titanium. So
Uh-huh.
they're very light. They're no weight. Thank you.
我在说我很喜欢老师的新眼镜儿啊，他刚刚换了新眼镜，2个小时之前才拿到的。然后我们看到了这个眼镜的首秀。You can see people coming in.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mhm.
there are about 30 people now.
Mhm. I think many people, maybe they cannot.
They'll come also. We'll have the recording and you can share with them.
Yeah, we have a group. There are 150 people there.
Wow. We should start in 1 minute.
Okay. Okay, let's start.
Okay.
那我们开始。
You start, just give an introduction and then I'll put you into translation mode.
好的，欢迎大家来到今天Komilla老师的公开课。非常高兴邀请到他，他是国际上知名的吠陀占星师，然后气势老师。谢谢。然后他是老师，然后他也是占星师，然后他写了5本书，然后去年有和我们一起做了1年这个吠陀占星基础课程的课，然后有中文翻译，然后今天呢就邀请他来给我们讲一点点关于为什么我们要学习吠陀占星的这个内容。So welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much, Shivani. And it is a great pleasure to be here today. I'm just going to now
let me explain to them now
Yeah.
about the translation.
Also, Shivani, if you could tell them that they should mute themselves because otherwise we'll hear them. Let me find once.
等一下老师会把我放到那个翻译频道去，然后我就只能在那个中文频道跟大家说话。然后Komilla will introduce herself in English too. Sorry, Sylvia.所以等一下我就会进入那个中文频道，大家要听翻译的话就去中文频道。For people who speak English, you can stay in the main channel. You don't have to do anything. Okay.
Okay. Okay, hello everybody. I just hello everybody. We are having this Why Study Vedic Astrology, and those of you who speak English, please remain on this channel, and for Chinese speakers, Shivani is going to interpret. So just bear with me 1 minute, and I'm going to so welcome everybody today. Oh, sorry, if you could mute yourself, please, because there's a lot of noise here. So please mute yourself. That would be really good. So today we are doing a seminar about why studying Vedic astrology is important for you. And this is Lord Ganesha. So we ask him to remove all the obstacles in front of us. And this is me, and my website is Komilla11.com. And I have been studying Vedic astrology since 1979. So maybe before many of you were born. And I teach, I write, I have the regular classes here. And so always I start with the chanting. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya. Surya Koti Samaprabha. Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva. Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha. Guru Sakshat Param Brahman Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Brahma Murari Tripurantakari Bhanu Shashi Bhumi Suto Buddhascha Guruscha Shukraha Shani Rahu Ketava Sarve Graha Shanti Bhavo. Om Shaniye Namaha. Om Shaniye Namaha. Om Shaniye Namaha. Om Nilanjana Samabhasam Ravi Putram Yamagrajam Chayamaratanda Sambhutam Tam Namami Shanishcharam. So a lot of you have your mics opened. I'm going to try to mute you. I hope I don't mute the wrong person. Yeah, okay. Most of the photographs you see here, I have taken them myself when I visit the temples. And so I have a conference happening 26th to 29th of January 2023. The topic is nakshatras. You can look up the information on my website. And there are 2 seminars in January, but they'll be in English, no translation. 7th of January is Planets of 2023, Stresses and Opportunities. And 14th of January is the same webinar, but just in English without translation. And the courses, I will come to the courses later on. I have live Vedic astrology courses starting in March. And these are the courses, but we'll just talk about them later. So why studying Vedic astrology is important for you? I will also answer any questions at the end of the class. So all this interpretation or translation has been done by Shivani, so I want to thank her for it. And so we have the Chinese translation here side by side. Vedic astrology is a divine science. It is a path of self-knowledge that helps us to understand who we are. It is known as Jyotisha. I just need to. Jyotish can be translated as the science of light or the wisdom of the heavens. Light banishes darkness. Light of knowledge dispels ignorance. The light of the stars and the luminaries guide us through darkness towards the right path. The inner light, which once we learn to recognize, gives us the opportunity to look deeper within our consciousness, to move towards the path of enlightenment, and to be in touch with our real self. Jyotisha is a Vedanga and is considered the eye of the Vedas. Vedas are ancient scriptures of knowledge. Anga means part of division. Without Jyotish, it is impossible to decode them properly. Without eyes, we cannot see, and therefore Jyotisha is the eyes with which we see and study the Vedas, both the outer and the inner meaning. Jyotish has been given prime place in Vedas. Somebody has their mic on. I can't find you who you are, but if you could just switch it off, that would be very useful. I did find somebody. Let me just look at it. Yeah, because it is disturbs the concentration. Jyotish gives us the eyes to see our life in the right and proper way. To understand karma we bring into this life and how to understand the strength and weakness of time. See, Jyotish is a beautiful subject because it gives us a way to understand ourselves. That is the main aspect of Jyotish, the eyes. Jyotish deals with fruits of our karma, what we bring into this life, how to deal with predisposed issues of life. As a student of Jyotish, we learn to understand what karma we bring into this life. This is revealed through our birth chart. The chart at birth represents how our past karma is influencing us, what karma we need to fulfill in this life. I just want to say that during the course, when we have the course on Vedic astrology, those who are doing the Chinese translation will get a separate presentation, and my presentation will only be in English because there are many students who are just English, learning English. The soul, karma in Jyotish, the soul within is divine, yet our life is colored by our planets. The soul's true nature becomes obscured by the planets at birth, as well as planets that influence us through transits. Karma is action, both past and present lives. All actions have a reaction. Actions of a previous life have to be dealt with. You know, something you did, say, even now, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, it can have a reaction at any time. But in Jyotish, we believe past lives, before this lifetime. So the karma, the actions we have done, then we have to deal with it. So there are 3 levels of karma. Sanchita, collected karma, of which we cannot do anything about. Prarabdha karma, the happening karma, what we have to face in this life. Kriyamana karma, present actions that become Sanchita of the future. Kriyamana karma is also known as Agami karma. So what is Sanchita karma? Soul during its many incarnations starts collecting positive, negative qualities created by right or wrong choices from previous lives. Unfinished karma that we deal with now, all has become stored in Sanchita. Sanchita karma is studied from Panchanga, Rashi and Varga charts. So you see, Sanchita karma is actions you have done. So if you said something to somebody yesterday, or you did something yesterday, it is already done. So we cannot change it. But its fruits will come to you. So the important karma is the Prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma is dealing with old karma, becomes tests in this life where we can struggle with the collected Sanchita or helped by it. So Prarabdha karma is what is happening now. You know, this old karma, not everything we experience in this life, but some part of it can come in this life as tests, but also as opportunities. But you know, we always think of the problems, we don't think of the opportunities. So the birth chart, dasha, transits will reflect this. While we cannot do anything about the past Sanchita or the present Prarabdha, we can do something about Kriyamana karma. We can make sure that we take care of the present by doing the right Kriyamana karma, making the correct choices today for our future tomorrow. So at the end of it, the most important aspect of karma is today. How are you dealing with your life today? What are you doing? How you're reacting to it? This is the most important part of karma. Kriyamana karma is your choice. This is the free will. And this is also the field of operation for upaya or remedies. Those who have studied with me know that I talk a lot about remedies because as we are studying our chart, we also understand how to deal with the issues. So Kriyamana karma, the choices is to regularly detoxify from the past, cleanse the present, make good choices for the future. You know, we have to, it's an ongoing process, you know, you can't change everything in one day, but it is an ongoing process that you need to be aware of. So understanding karma is the key. Understanding karma from past life, colors are present. So whatever we did in a past life is having some influence on us today. The main purpose of life is to reconcile with the past karma so that it does not become burden for the future. So that is the key purpose, that we understand the karma and do something about it. It's not just that we are stuck with destiny. So the things that we study we study the birth chart, we study the panchanga, all these reflect the karma. And during the course, it's a long course, we study all these things. And then how the karma unfolds is studied from dashas we experience, transits we have to deal with. So the birth chart and the panchanga is sort of what you're born with. You don't experience everything you're born with at the same time. That is shown through the dashas. This is a very key Vedic astrology aspect, and the transits, they tell us how this karma is being unfolded. It is not the karma you're born with that is important, but how you deal with the karma you're born with is the key to the happy life. You know, what happens is that we can have difficult issues that our chart may have that, but how do you deal with it? What do you do about it? The thing that tells you immediately what that karma is your birth chart and how to deal with it. Then you first you understand what the problem is, what the opportunities are, then you can learn to deal with it. No one has a perfect birth chart. Our role is to recognize our strengths and weaknesses, support the weakness while we work with our strength. You know, way back in 1979, when I first had my chart read, and that made me think about studying Jyotish, it was so enlightening what I understood about myself. And I think that it's something that is a passion of mine, so I want to teach it forward. One of the things we also study is Panchanga. The essence of Panchanga is how sun, moon relate to each other on a daily basis. The quality of life the day expresses, how the mind and soul interact. Sun is the soul, moon is the mind. There is a personal Panchanga is the Panchanga. Sorry, I just switching off the muting. So personal Panchanga is the Panchanga at the time of birth. Panchanga at birth allows us to see the chart in the right way. It gives light in order to decode the birth chart. Although Panchanga is very important, we first have to study the birth chart, then we go to study the Panchanga later on. So key aspect is that the planets hold the destiny. The celestial bodies in the sky reveal these mysteries of life. Planets that are moving, the stars, nakshatras that are fixed. Planets influence every aspect of life on Earth, the atmosphere, nature of the seasons, plants, animal life, and man's destiny. Planets reveal the karma of the individual. You know, our sages are, thousands of years old. They understood this factor that uh, what the planet's influence was. And they spent a life, thousands of years, studying this. And we have that wisdom to pass on. In Vedic astrology, we use 9 planets, collectively known as Navagraha. These are planets that are visible with the naked eye. We do not use Uranus, Pluto, Neptune. There's enough information that we do not need to know that extra information. So what are the Navagrahas? Here, this is the photo of a Navagraha temple. And we have the 2 luminaries, sun and the moon, 5 planets, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, the nodes of the moon, are the 9 planets of Jyotish. So here in this photograph, you can actually only see Saturn properly. This is Saturn right in front. On the left, you can see Ketu in red outfit, and little bit behind, you can see Jupiter in yellow clothing. And here, this is the moon. So in India, most temples will have a small temple for the 9 planets. So here we have this energy here. So planets are known as grahas in Sanskrit. Graha means to grasp, hold, to understand and perceive. Planets grasp and relay the information of the cosmos. It shows the grasp or hold of karma too. You see, the planets are holding on to us. And what we want is they should loosen that grasp so that we can do something. We are not totally all the time influenced by them. The planets can both block the knowledge of the past, keep an individual held to the vagaries of their karma, or give them perception to understand their destiny, the restrictions imposed by karma of past lives, so that they can transcend the karma. This is very important. We don't want to be stuck by karma. We want to be able to transcend the karma. That is, so that what karma we have, what birth chart we have, we should not be beholden to that. We learn how to work with it and try to overcome it. The planets at birth, their relationship with each other, strengths and weaknesses, their inner and outer nature gives clues to our own instinct, the level of karma that we are going to be encountering. You see, Jyotish gives everything in lot of detail. That is why it cannot be studied very quickly. It needs time to study. Planets give a guideline to our karma. We should not feel victimized by them. Rather, understand their qualities, weakness, strengths, and work accordingly. The study of Jyotish is a conscious understanding of planets, their influence on our chart by dasha transits, and their influence on our life. You know, consciously knowing that this is happening to us. Why do we need to know? So that we can do something about it. You know, we can make the right decisions about our lives. During our life, we are faced with obstacles and opportunities. The timing of our life is revealed through the dasha system, transits we experience. For example, last month there were many difficult transits in October. You may have experienced some of them, but knowing it makes a lot of difference. Then the dasha system is unique to Vedic astrology, Jyotisha. They reveal how the karma unfolds, what we are dealing with, and when. Each chart has a dasha. Each person is living through a certain dasha. Therefore, it is pinpointing what are the issues that you are dealing with and when are you going to deal with it. Then Gochara, the transits. We deal with the transits of the planets. Moon changes daily. So moon is our mind, and our mind changes daily. Our emotions fluctuate as the moon fluctuates. Other planets move through positive, negative crisis positions. They impact us and the world around us. Our role is to understand the karma we have inherited in this lifetime. Then we must try to reconcile and purify. How it unfolds, what obstacles we face regularly in trying to purify. So you see, what we mean by purify is that I'm wearing these glasses. If those glasses were black and you couldn't see anything. So sometimes the planets are like that. They become very dark and you can't see anything. But as we start understanding them, our vision clears. So we can see things, we can understand not just ourselves, our friends, our family, the life we are leading. It's absolutely wonderful science to study. I love it myself. Dashas and transits are forever throwing challenges in our life. If we face them without true knowledge, we get more and more enmeshed in karma and stuck in our situations. However, our path is to purify and let go. Also to understand. Not everybody in life is looking for spiritual answers. Sometimes you want to live in the world, you want success and fame and money. But even then, you want to not be stuck in situations. You want to have a balance of life. Pleasure, happiness, success, money, but also, understanding when that is not available or when the difficult times are there. So studying Vedic astrology, this is the first step of studying Vedic astrology is that it helps us. By understanding what karma we inherit, how and when it unfolds, how to deal with it, to be conscious of our karmic journey. So mostly the first step always is you want to understand yourself. You want to know why am I dealing with these things? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Not just in my chart, but also in the time you're living in. The knowledge of Vedic astrology shines its light on us. The eye of the Vedas not only illuminate what outer, more material world, but makes us get in touch with our inner self, with our true self, the deep inner quality that is there. And helps us deal with the changing times. Moon changes every day. Time changes. Time is never static. know the weakness of time so that we can compensate for it, not allow the negative time to destroy all our good intentions, take support of the good times. This is the uh, seminar I'm doing also on the 7th of January. I'm teaching about what to expect for 2023. So you can look at that. But if you're studying it, you see, you have much greater knowledge. As you get more advanced with the knowledge, you can develop into an advisor for others. You can help them understand their divine path. You can teach them yourself because you become the guru, you become the advisor. You know, when I was starting to study in 1979, I remember it was 11th of November 1979, so I'm at a type of anniversary just now. I didn't think I could be a guru or teach. It was just at that time, just for my path. I don't know what has happened here. Something I did, it's got I'll just see how I can. Okay, manage to clear it. Yes. So as you get more advanced, you can develop into advisor for others to help them understand their divine path. So I teach live courses in Vedic astrology annually. I will be live there. They start in March. It's not that you're getting a recorded course. I will be there in every class. Explain this deep knowledge in easy, direct way. Use charts to explain planets and Shivani, I made you unmuted you by mistake because, okay. Yeah, so I teach this live. This is not recorded, just like I'm with you. I explain it and use your charts. Actually, the best thing is it's like a 1-year long consultation because we look at your charts, dashas. As we learn every technique, we study it, we look at it, and we learn more and more. And it is a unique opportunity. My courses on Vedic astrology is one of the few serious detailed courses available. And with Chinese translation, it may be the only one because Shivani, she studied with me many, many years. And she has done all the translation. And Shivani and myself are committed to offer all 3 courses within the foundation course with Chinese translation. Last year in 2021, we started year 1 and we had very good response. And, you know, Shivani has translated all the slides into Chinese. So there she is, Shivani and myself in Vietnam. That was the last trip before we all got, you know, stuck with COVID, not stuck, but being away. So Shivani, you can give your, I suppose they all know you. Shivani is organizing the Chinese teachings. Please connect directly with her. There's going to be special translation because we did the year 1 last year. We are doing year 1 and year 2. So the foundation course and rules of interpretation course, both will be translated. You can do one of them or both. So the ones who have already done year 1, you do the year 2. Now, there are certain English speakers here. The English speakers is better off to book directly from me on my website, but the Chinese with the Connect with Shivani. And there's an extra addition for the Chinese students. We have time for questions with Komilla. So what I do is that, and this is only for the Chinese students, that after the class is over, because I can't answer questions at that time, we have half an hour after the class for question and answers. And I think that has been my favorite thing, because I get asked such intelligent, good questions. And we have some of the students here from last year as well. And it is helping me improve my course as well. But I love this extra aspect, and Shivani works really hard to do all this. So it is extra special. So this is me, and this is Lord Buddha here. And Buddha, it's my house. I have him here at my house. And so the next set of courses are beginning in March 2023. And from 6th March to we have Vedic Astrology Foundation course. And 7th March, Rules of Interpretation, 8th March, Prediction Techniques. So 6th March to 6th November, there are 3 modules, 12 classes each. And this is this time you started the class. So it's 6th March for me. It will be 7th March for you in China. And there's an early bird, but I think this is more Shivani is handling it. So what she decides, I let her decide what is the early bird she has, because she has to do all the translation, everything. And then the rules of interpretation. Now, this is first time for the Chinese students. And you see, Vedic astrology is such a big subject that we carry on studying more and more. And in the rules of interpretation, we look at yogas, panchang, chara karakas. It's just all the syllabus is on my website, and also with Shivani. And then we have translation only for these two. The others have a prediction course. That is next year we will have the translation for that. But for 2023, we don't have the translation for prediction course. And then the advanced, super advanced course. And once on Thursday, I have one advanced course. Actually, my classes it should be 6 p.m., not 7 p.m. I changed the time, but I never noticed. It is at 6 p.m. PST. And these courses, the super advanced courses, are not translated as yet. But if you speak English, then you can do that. So that is it for today. Thank you so much. And Shivani, you can come on. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. What should I do? I'm ending the translation.
14800
I ended the translation now.
Okay,
I'm trying to find you.
I'm here. Can you see me?
I can. There you are. So any questions?
雪 she asked a question. 雪问的问题是可以帮15岁的孩子看星盘吗？ So, can we look at the chart for a 15-year-old, or like can their chart be read?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Actually,
可以
today somebody called me baby born today. And they want to name her. So they wanted to know from the Vedic chart what is the right name. So
老师说是的，15岁的小孩是可以看星盘的。事实上，今天就有一个人给我打电话，因为他们有一个新生儿，在吠陀占星里面，它有这个关于取名的方面，然后所以呢，可以从吠陀占星的角度帮别人取名字，所以是无论年龄大小都可以看。So she followed up with the question. So that means people with any age, they can have their chart being read.
that's right.
对的，就是无论年龄大小都可以看。
But
然后
normally, for children or young people, I just read simple things, what dasha they're in, what their planets are. I don't like to impose my opinion on that, on the children.
对于就是小孩子、小朋友的话，我看盘的时候会看的比较简单一些，因为我不想把东西强加到他们身上，一般都会看一下他们现在是什么运势期啊，这个命主星是什么呀，这样子。So, Marco 有一个问题是，我不知道自己的出生日期，那还可以学占星吗？不知道日期就不知道具体星盘了。So, the question is that if I don't know my birth date, can I still study astrology? Because if there is no birth date, then there is no specific chart.
She doesn't know her date or time.
Marco 你是不知道，你也可以自己说哈。大家提问的话，你可以用中文提问，我可以翻译，这样子我就不需要把那个中文再读一遍。Marco 老师问你是说不知道日期还是不知道时间？是日期也不清楚是吗？你在吗？She or he, I don't know. I was adopted, so I don't know the time or the date.
Yeah, you can still study astrology, but maybe you can't study your chart. But there are certain techniques in astrology like prashna that you can look at your issues of your chart by doing that.
就是如果是这种情况的话，你也可以学习占星，但是就可能没有办法具体的研习自己的星盘。然后，但是在吠陀占星里面有另外一些技巧，比如说 prashna， 然后，prashna，就是叫跟占卜类似的，可以通过这个方式去，通过占星的方式去了解你当下遇到的问题，这是一种方式。大家可以举手问问题，let me see, what's the next question? I don't know. iPhone， 这个 iPhone 是谁？ So the question is that what's the difference between the underlying logic? What's the difference of the underlying logic between Vedic astrology and Western astrology?
I think it's just the way we
I
interpret
forgot
it.
to I forgot to read the Chinese. 就是吠陀占星和西方占星的底层逻辑有什么不一样？ And another student asked, will the birth chart be the same? 还有一个同学问了，这个吠陀占星和西方星座的命盘是一回事吗 ？OK，
So yeah, I think the difference, firstly, the difference is that we use a different zodiac to what Western astrologers use. We look at the sidereal zodiac instead of the tropical zodiac. Secondly, it's the whole construction of the point of view that we are looking at. How we interpret the chart is different from the Western astrology. It's just what you're following, like there's Chinese astrology as well. So they're all great astrologies. They're all showing the same world with their point of view.
就是关于这个吠陀占星和西方占星，它们的不同，主要是首先我们用的这个黄道带不一样，吠陀占星用的是恒星黄道带，然后西方占星用的是回归黄道带，这是最重要的一点。另外，第二点就是说我们在解盘的时候，我们这个视角的构建不太一样。第三点的话就是其实有很多不同类型的占星，比如说在中国你们也有自己的这个占星，他们都不太一样，但是呢都是从不同的视角去看待同样的东西，所以取决于你自己遵从哪一个系统而已。Okay. So
and I think that other question about the chart will be different, yes, because slightly different to your Western astrology chart, because we are using the sidereal zodiac.
所以就是我们的然后另外有同学问的这个西方吠陀占星的星盘和西方占星的星盘的是一样的吗？老师说，那么因为这个星盘的构建会有所不同，所以他们也会有一些差异。And Leif asked, 吠陀占星的历法五支是如何修正岁差问题的？岁差已经先修正了才去建立这个历法五支，我就替老师答了哈。吠陀占星对双胞胎如何区分呢？只是侧重第9分盘的不同嘛。来了一个专家，So the question is, so how to distinguish the twins? So do we just focus the difference between the D9, the Navamsha?
Oh, the twin chart. No, there's 16 Varga charts. And in twins, there are some other techniques. It's a very specialized area. We can see charts with 6 seconds time difference.
6 seconds. 老师说对于双胞胎的话有不同的技巧，然后我们的分盘不只是有9分盘，我们总共有16个分盘。这个双胞胎的这个技巧呢，就是有一些方式我们可以去看这个每6秒不一样，6秒的区别，这个盘的不同。You know, actually, Gita has a twin sister.
Yeah. We should look at her the time difference, but sometimes the Navamsha or the Shamsha is different. I know twins, they have the Shamsha is different, and one is very successful and the other one is not in their career. So the Varga charts can be different.
我跟老师说 Gita 有一个双胞胎的妹妹，老师说以后也许可以看一下她的盘。然后关于这个分盘的话，比如说这个第9，然后我们还有第10，第10是关于职业的，然后这个职业的盘就会不一样。就比如说我知道有一对双胞胎，他们在职业上一个非常成功，一个就不太成功。对，是可以做生时校正的。So, Yaxin. One person asked, I know the dates, but the time is not so accurate. The it will be within 1 or 2 hours. Is that okay to look at the chart?
It is. You can rectify the chart. There are many techniques to do the rectification. So if you know your time approximately like 2 hours, it's, one can find the exact time from the events of your life.
就如果知道时间，然后有误差1-2个小时，是可以去看星盘的，但是需要先做生时校正，有非常多的技巧可以去做这个校正。And Sylvia asked, can you have our chart done if we are unsure about the birth time?
Yeah, it's you can get it done. It's not as precise. Again, you have to get a rectification done first. That's a technique to try to find the exact time of birth.
Sylvia 问的问题也是一样的，就是如果不知道自己具体的出生时间的话，还能够做星盘吗？老师还是说，需要先去做生时校正，然后在做生时校正的时候呢，就需要根据我们自己生命中的这个生命事件来，去把这个时间校准。这个 Mitch 我都不知道怎么读你的名字。他说能通过吠陀占星确定自己的终身实验吗？ So can I find my like mission career, life mission career through Vedic astrology?
Yes, you can. Yes.
老师说可以可以找到自己的终身职业的。
You're better to answer that, Shivani.
老师说我应该问我。I have to say, studying Vedic astrology really helped me to be more compassionate towards myself, because I understand the difficulty in the chart, then I can be more compassionate towards myself. 老师说到我，我就说学习吠陀占星对我来说最大的好处就是让我能够对自己更具有慈悲心，更友善。因为当我看到星盘里那些困难的时候，我更理解自己的行为，也能更去接受，不是就是很努力的想要去改变或者是抗拒。学习吠陀占星，学习占星会不会触碰到生命秘密的层面？会不会有泄露秘密的问题而影响自己生命运势？也就是会不会因而承担了一些无形的负担？是否有这样的说法？如果有，我们应该怎样面对这样的问题？然后下一个问题也是相关的，就是帮别人看盘会不会参与到别人的因果之中？So there are 2 questions that are related. So the question is that when we study astrology, will we touch the like secret level of life? Then will we bear the impact of revealing the secret and create burdens for ourselves? Is there any
I think it is only if you misuse the knowledge. When the secret is revealed, we study the secret, but as we progress, we study more and more. But if people misuse it, then only you will get the burden. If you are doing it with a clear heart and properly, then you won't get burdened by it.
So the other question was about when we look at the other chart, the other person's chart, will we get involved in their karma?
No, because you are looking as an advisor, you are not interfering in their life or interfering with their karma.
老师就说，学习占星的时候，我们是要去了解这些生命就是秘密的层面，但是最重要的就是我们不要去滥用这些知识，而且在学习的过程之中，你也会越来越深入，越来越清晰。重要的是我们去给别人解盘的时候， 会有一个清明的心，带着一个清明的心，然后看盘会不会参与别人的因果呢？我们只是做一个建议者，我们并不去干涉别人的业力，我只是作为一个就是告诉别人一些事情，但是并不是去干涉别人。
Yeah, I think this is the hard part sometimes with Jyotish is that you are revealing to them and guiding them, but the choice is the individual. How they deal with their life, what karma they do is not my I'm not trying to manipulate that.
所以你问的这个问题非常的重要，对于这个做建议的人呢，我们是这个 advisor， 是一个建议者，我们指导别人，但是一个人他如何在自己的生命中采取行动，是由他们自己决定的，我们并不能操控他人。So 2 more questions. So the person asked, 请问老师，关于吠陀占星中的 yoga 的就这个 yoga 是组合的意思，哪一本专著的论断比较准确？So the question is about the recommendation of books on yoga. So which book is more accurate in terms of yoga? So Hora Shastra or
No, these are Jyotish books.
Yeah, Jyotish yoga, the yoga of conjunction. Hora Shastra or Saravali or Brihat Jataka or Paladipika.
Yeah, I think the thing is they're all accurate. They are different teachers. What I teach is from Sage Parashar, which is Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra. That is the original book. So if there is any doubt, we look at that. But I also study Phaldipika and Sarvali and Brihad Jataka. So as you get advanced in study, you study all those. And those are written by more, we could say, relatively modern teachers. Brihad Parashar Hora Shastra is sort of 5,000-7,000 years old. But the others are maybe like Brihad Jataka is 12th century. So that is, so there are different time spans when those books were written. But they all take their original knowledge from Sage Parashar.
So 老师就回答这个问题，就说，就是他自己教学的时候，他主要是去遵从这个Brihaspati
Brihad
Hora
Parashar Hora
Shastra.
BPHS.
太长了，说都说不清楚。对，Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra， 这个是最经典的，因为这个 Parashara 是大概有这个就是7000年或者就是5000年到7000年的这个历史的。然后后面的这些老师，当你学习到这个关于yoga或者说组合的知识的时候，你也会都学到，但是他们是相对近代的老师，而且他们的知识也都是根植于这个 Parashara 的知识的。然后比如说这个 Jataka 它是12世纪的，所以说就是不能说哪一个更准确。
Okay.
你进阶的时候可以多学习。然后there's another question. I think maybe we finish these two.
Okay.
还有2个小问题，然后今天就到这里哈。在吠陀占星里面，可不可以吠陀占星可以不只运用于个人分析吗？可以用于分析某个事件或一个组织、公司之类的吗？ So can we use Vedic astrology to analyze an event or an organization or a company besides personal analysis?
Yeah.
是的，可以。How do you see K.N. Rao? I don't know the astrologer, a person.
No, I've met K.N. Rao myself. He's one of our senior astrologers, written many books. And I'm not, what should I say? I don't follow him or his study, but I know him.
老师说我就是我认识 K.N. 劳，然后我也见过他，他写了非常多的书，就是我们认识，但是呢，我跟他也不太熟，然后我也没有去遵从他的这个教学。So a person asked, can I ask you for a reading? How do you charge?
Yeah, they can look on my website, you know.
可以在老师的这个网站上去找老师的这个占星的信息。回头我把老师的网站也发到群里面。So
I'm going to
线
India
上
this week, so I'm away for a month, so only available now in January, I think, the readings.
因为我马上就要去印度了，然后我就是会有1个月的时间都不工作，然后要读盘的话就等到1月吧。然后这个家有问到线下课程和线上课程一样吗？希望有机会去学习线下课程，更好的感受课程氛围。About the offline courses, I will just say it in Chinese. 这个线下课程一般都比较短，因为这个课，学占星的话太烧脑了，如果一直线下学，就学完了就什么都记不住，所以我觉得老师的这个1周1次的节奏是非常好的。
Okay.
OK.
Thank you so much, Shivani. I don't know what I'd do without you.
老师说太谢谢我了，因为如果没有我的话，他都不知道该怎么办。
Immediate translation, you know, Mercury at work.
你的水星在
Thank you.
工作，
Thank
因为
you.
水星是掌管翻译
Namaste.
的。
Thank you.
谢谢大家，然后有什么我们可以在群里继续交流。谢谢老师 ，Thank you so much, Komilla11.
Thank you, Rivani. See you all. Thank you, all of you who attended as well. There were some of the students who were there. So thank you, Vishnu Bhakti and Aparajit. I can see. Who else can I see? Janaki, of course. Thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye.
谢谢大家，还谢谢一些同学们也参加了，然后比如说恩光呀、Vishnu Bhakti 呀，当然还要谢谢 Janaki。
Thank you.
OK，
Okay,
Thank you，
bye-bye. Bye.
拜拜。